how much power does this LTZ 2500 HD Chevrolet 2500 have?
We are at 445 horsepower and 910 torque.
Awesome. Well, we did another review of the windy Wyoming and windy Colorado, so I hope you heard most of it. We're going to have to do our stand-ups differently. We've got to hide in the cave. But this is a Z71 package, the off-road package. It's the towing package. It's got all that stuff. And I will tell you all about the other details that I forgot to tell you about. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you watch the whole video. Well, there it is. The big 6.6 Duramax made it to a Allison branded transmission. There's the turbo. Pretty cool. Oh, cool. Okay.
Right.
It's dampened too. Oh, awesome. Then right in the middle, that's another button. Oh, you may have to pull it down.
That's cool.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
very nice.
Now it's got a handle on the other side, but you'll hit your head on something. So now try to walk up this side all the way up on those steps, if you can.
Easy peasy.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Easy step down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, now fold it all.
Okay. I like that.
When it gets down, yeah. Okay. Isn't that cool?
Pretty neat.
Show me how easy that is getting into your toolbox. Well, that's cool.
Easy.
That works. Okay.
Don't go away, MrTruck.tv will be right back.
Diamond T from Jayhawk Trailers in Denver is what we're using to test this Chevy today in the wind. Anyway, this is a nice trailer. I really like this. It only weighs 3,520 pounds. It's dual jack. You got a toolbox up front for all your chains and your jacks and all the stuff you do. You can never have enough storage, and it's all steel. LED lights. It's got a rub rail, pockets, chain wraps. I guess that's what those round pipes are called. There's a name for them. But anyway, it's really cool. And this is drive over fenders, which is what you have here. So you're 8.5 feet wide. You're 102 inches wide, so you can haul big stuff and drive. These are heavy duty fenders. It's like 1/4 inch metal. Drive over those slipper springs, and these are 7,000 pound axles. It's got a 2-foot dovetail back here, so you can get a nice angle without having to have super long heavy ramps. 2-foot dovetail, and in that box there is the ramps. I loaded my truck on here pretty good, but I think you must have about 6'11" between fender wells. That's usually what it takes to get all that to fit in there. 10-ply tires, but it's a cool trailer. It pulls really easily. I mean, I can't believe how light it is. That means you can get a bigger payload because your GVWR, whatever your gross vehicle weight loaded is 15,000. So that's awesome. But go talk to Anthony at Jayhawk Trailers. I'm going to put their website and their phone number down in the description. And that's cool. I love reviewing trailers too. On the right side. There.
Easy access.
Man, there's exhaust brake clear over there, and then all the other buttons. Lane departure. And there's that tailgate button if you want to surprise somebody. Of course, this has a little door that won't let you push that button when you got a hitch in there. But we can use it with a gooseneck. We can get in there and see what's going on. There's a picture of the hitch. Of course, we didn't use that because we used the gooseneck, but that door closes, which means I can fold the tailgate down. And all that step and stuff. I love these corner steps. Now they got side steps on them too, which is so good for climbing into those crossover toolboxes. Those big knobs, I love them. I got big fingers, I need big knobs. And all kinds of electronics. You got 110, you got a 12 volt, you got all those USB, US serial bus. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Well, you're sitting right up in there. Is that comfortable?
Oh, yeah. I think so, yep.
Yeah?
Going up this big hill, no problem.
Yeah. Your elbows are bent just right, so you got the seat adjusted correctly. Oh, you can see the gooseneck of the trailer there. And otherwise, you just see. Maybe I'm full of beans. Maybe I'm. Does that look really sharp?
No, that was the camera.
That was the camera.
That was the camera.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the camera.
Well, that's cool because it doesn't see the back seat because it's on the back. That's cool. There's our gooseneck and the truck's still on there. It's always a good thing to check.
View.
Yeah, make sure that truck doesn't fall off.
Just lightens up the picture.
Yeah, it's sharper. It's a really good contrast. Sometimes it makes my eyes hurt because the contrast is so good. But yeah, I gotta remember taking a picture of the fuel mileage. Right now we're getting 9.9. Empty, I was getting around 15. And I'm only pulling, you know, like I said, a little over 9,000 pounds. It should be getting better than 9.9. I don't quite understand that, but we got a little bit of wind.
Hills and wind.
Yeah, there's a wind out of the north because it blew on me all the way up here, and the wind just kills you. So I got to Wyoming tomorrow. I was going to take this, but I'm thinking diesel's 37 cents more than gas. And if I drive 300 miles one way, I don't know. I mean, paying that much extra because I can get that kind of fuel mileage with my pickup, with my gas engine. That really surprises me because a lot of times these will do really well.
Let's just be where we're at right now.
Yeah, that's just with the wind and everything.
And the hills.
And this is a light trailer, so we're not like, you know, overdoing it. Well, here we are, a little over 9,000 pounds in a trailer, and we're 10 miles to the gallon. I'm not sure what to do. Of course, we had a wind today, but this should have been getting better for only, you know, 9,400, whatever the weight I told you it was. So. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm 15 without a trailer, and look at that, I'm 10 with the trailer loaded. I love this. You turn the blinker on, and the center screen shows you what's going down that side. Look at that. So it's real easy to back up trailers. That's the left side, and here's the right side. So you can see the kids almost running out on the highway. This is such a special thing. Chevy's king of the cameras is all I can say. You can see so far back in your trailer. Oh, it's just fantastic. King of the cameras, my LTZ. It's a triple line. I just don't want you going right there. Does it look like?
I can't.
I can't see either.
You can't get across.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah, I got a bunch of experience backing this puppy up here. It's terrible.
I need some.
Yeah, I should have called you. You could have come over there and backed it out of there. So, once you make it, got tow haul mode. I'm going to put on the exhaust brake because it shuts itself off. There's the exhaust. There's the brake controller if you need to use it.
Bumps.
Ted's Place. They must be like the only store around here because everybody's always in there buying everything they see. They're always stocking. They sell a lot of stuff.
Yep, before they go into the mountains.
Yeah. Oh. Now, I don't think I have that. You see the color of this? It's kind of a green, kind of weird looking color.
I thought it was black.
Yeah, it's green, yeah.
LTZ.
Well, it sounds cool. This is that Duramax diesel 6.6.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 10-speed. And it will pull, good gosh, it's rated to tow, I think it's 18,000. Let me look at my notes. I left all my notes at home. I've never done that. Usually I throw them in a camera bag, but I left the camera bag in the truck from yesterday's videos. And then tomorrow I'll be going to Rock Springs, Wyoming, pick up another project truck. So it's going to be a long, long day. But Anyway, I think that's what it is. It's got a really high payload. This is a 2500 heavy duty, and it's a short bed, which makes it 6'10".
Okay.
And we're finally pulling gooseneck. We've been wanting to do this all year, and we just didn't get 3/4 tons. Well, now we finally got one, and I went and borrowed a trailer from Jayhawk trailers. Anthony helped me hook it all up. And this is a Diamond T 24-foot gooseneck. It's 8.5 feet wide, 102 inches, and it's got the drive-over fenders. Really a cool trailer, really well made. I'm going to try to get to the Diamond T factory and watch him build it. Anthony's getting his trailer made there, and he really thinks that Diamond T is a good brand. So he's a trailer expert, so we'll go with that. But when he gets his trailer in, it should be in another week or two, then we'll review it. And it's similar to this, but it's longer and it's got heavier axles. And it's nice ones when you have the low profile trailers like this, you can put tall stuff on it, not hit a bridge. But yeah, this one is 18,500 is what the total max trailer on it. And we're just pulling my Ford F-150, and the trailer's 3520.
It's heavy.
And it's got the factory brake controller. It's all set up for trailers, towing mirrors. Go over some of the packages. But the trailer with my truck on is 9,520. So we're not super heavy, but this is Izzy's first gooseneck adventure.
First one.
So she's got to start somewhere. But yeah, this is cool. Yeah, we're pulling 9,520 pounds.
This truck pulls it well.
Oh yeah, I mean this is, as a 10-speed, you can climb mountains and do all kinds of things. So accelerate whenever you want to. Just don't go over 100 miles an hour. I think this one's rated to go 108 miles an hour. I'm not sure.
Wow.
But it's
Sports truck.
got power, and it's a 342 axle, which is kind of that's used to be 373 is what all the diesels from General Motors were. And then they did this new body style and a 10-speed branded Allison transmission, and so then they changed the ratio to 342. And I think they finally actually give you different options on dualies. It used to be all they did on the dualies put a smaller tire on it to give you a lower axle ratio. You know, and it was kind of weird, but that's how they did it. But this could pull 20,000 pounds. But a 3,000 pound payload is unbelievable, and for even a 3/4 ton, it's a very high payload, which is good. That means you have no problem pulling 18,500 and put the whole family, even the mother-in-law, everybody can fit in this truck. The dogs, everybody. When you got that kind of payload, you know, you don't use it all up in ton weight on your trailer. Because if we had an 18,500 pound trailer, that would be 1,850. You still got almost half of the payload left. That's good. That's good. This is a truck made for us big boys, wide body reporters. Look at this, all leather. This is an LTZ, so it's the very only one above this is the high country. So this is loaded. It's really weird. It must be a chip shortage for seats too, because the rear seats normally are heated, but they give you a little discount because they're not on this one. I'm sure there's a chip missing. You know, like on the Titan, there was a chip missing for the tailgate.
Yeah.
It's just a strange time we live in. And I'm telling you, this has 445 horsepower and 910 torque. But yeah, I like this truck. I mean, the look grows on you. I mean, every time there's a big change in design, everybody hates them. And this and the plain one, like the work truck, I don't like that grill. But this one, we get chrome on it, even the ones that are monocolored, same color as the body, I like those. I'm getting used to this front end. Got those Roy Rogers squinty headlights.
Those newer ones.
Yeah. This has got all the power, everything. This got, of course, it's got an exhaust brake because it is a diesel. We got it in tow haul mode. Now this is also the Z71, so it's an off-road package, which means it has the off-road shocks, the skid plates, all-terrain tires, you know, so you can go play with this too, not just tow trailers with it. Of course, me, I love to tow trailers with them. And these mirrors are starting to grow on me. It's still not my favorite mirror, and I like the way the mirror looks. It's just that arm on it is just kind of a weird-looking thing, just like Ram's got a weird-looking arm on them.
Yeah.
And, you know, Ford uses the double arm like the semis used to use. And so does Titan. I can't remember what Toyota uses. But anyhow, tomorrow I'll go to Rock Springs and pick up another project truck. So when I get back, I will have the Dodge Dakota, the GMC heavy duty or lifted truck with a 454, and then I'll have this Ford. You'll see it later on tomorrow when I do that video. But it's one of the few trucks I've bought as project trucks that actually runs and drives and all that. Usually I get it with a bad transmission or a bad transfer case or a bad something, or it needs a motor or an engine. The Jeep I bought was pretty close to being done. We did a lot to it, but it at least ran and drove, which is what I like. But yeah, the one I'm buying tomorrow is a Ford. I'll give you that much of a hint because I got to have all three in the big Detroit 3. Then I'm ready. I'm waiting for Ruben to get caught up. He's been very busy, my mechanic there in Greeley at Colorado Transmission. And he's working on two of mine. And then he won't have to work on this one I'm getting tomorrow. So we'll be able to pull it around, and I'm trading him the Jeep, so he'll have the Jeep. I'll get to tow it a couple more times. It weighs 3,000 pounds, so it makes an 8,000 pound trailer for what I've got for most of my trailers. And this Ford, I think, weigh like 4,300, it's at least 1,000 pounds more. But we'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Giant console, cup holders on the front, cup holders on the back. Look how big this is, and there's some plug-ins. You can charge stuff up. It's even got a light in here. Big, deep console. Now here's the cameras. There's that cool 360. You can look right down the back of your trailer and see both sides. There's the camera coming out of the back of the cab. Here's the hitch, but I don't have a hitch in there. So I got a gooseneck on here. Let's see. Yep. Now that's, let's see, that's reverse. Back seat. I'm on the big side. There the seats are. You flip it up and you got a tray in here. Goes underneath the other one. There's your reducer sleeve for the hitches. You get a little bit of a tool tray there. Put a few things in it. And there's probably the plug in the heater for starting the motor. Block heater. I'm only getting 9.8. I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to take my gas truck back here to an EcoBoost, because it'll get 9 with a trailer. It'll get, you know, almost 20. Used to get 23. Now I've added these heavy steel bumpers, and I've added all this other stuff, and I got a lot of tools in there. So my fuel mileage went from 23 to 18. So that sucks. But I may have to start stripping stuff out and throwing it out the doors and throwing away all the empty tools. I never break down. But you know, I'm towing all these project trucks. They do, so I gotta fix them. Hopefully this one tomorrow will drive right on the trailer, and I'll be so happy. But I'll do a video on that. Tell you, Albat's got the engine I've always wanted and never have had. And it's got it's a 5-speed manual. I haven't had that in a long time. But it's a regular cab, long bed. You'll see it in the next video.
Surprise truck.
Yep. I've probably given away too much. I'm excited. I'm going to be excited when I get another truck. But now I have all three of the big 3 from Detroit. And I think that's where I'm going to stop. I can't find a Toyota like you guys have. And that's the thing. Those Toyotas resale value is just incredible. You can't hardly afford them.
I know.
Very hard to buy. Now the Nissans, I think I could buy a Titan reasonably or a Frontier, but the D21, I've been trying to get a Nissan D21, which is a hard body, for a long time, and I came really close 3 days ago, and I had the trailer in the shop redoing brakes on it, so I didn't have it where I could immediately run up there and throw money at the guy, so he sold to somebody else. But I really got close. I've looked at it in the last 2 years. I've been trying hard to buy a D21. I'm about to give up on it. And 2, you know, that's an old truck they don't make anymore. They don't make any parts for it anymore. You'd have to, you know, find used ones or Chinese ones. The truck I'm getting tomorrow, it's made in America, and it's still available.
I feel like we're getting close.
Yeah.
You've got to catch it last minute because it's right up a hill.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, this is good. Now, nobody's commented on our dance routine last time, so I was trying to see if the public liked it or didn't like it. So should we do it again or no? Should I invest in dance classes? What should we do?
Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, you gotta add some excitement to these videos. Yep, there it is. 66 miles an hour. Cool. Look at that. 1600 RPM, 77 miles an hour. That's just barely off an idle. 77 miles an hour, yeah.
Okay, like, subscribe, and we'll see you at the gas station. Thank you for watching.
Cool, and there's that $1 million smile.